Yo, what's up, guys? Alright, so today we're going to be talking about a pretty interesting thing that actually happened around last night. So, this is pretty interesting because a very old scam method, or not really that old, but an old scam method actually resurfaced yet last night. So, this is a pretty well known method. It is known as the UUC method. So, this method basically how it works is that if you send someone a trade or if they send you a trade, basically, if you accept a trade with someone, sometimes if they have a UUC infected item, then you would lose your items to that person. But now, so this is pretty interesting. So this time, the UUC method is a lot different this time. A lot has changed, but the old method, it worked just like that. If you accepted a trade from a UUCer, you'd lose all your items, but you'd lose any items that were in the trade. So yeah, obviously this was a pretty bad method, and it's actually started in, I'm pretty sure it started late March, early April in 2020. And I do remember this happening because I did trade back then. I mean, I didn't have much value, but I still did trade back then. So I do remember this happening. So the first method, actually pretty interestingly, the first UUC method that actually happened is actually I guess the least powerful one, or the least impactful one. So the first UUC method was pretty much the same as the rest, but it was a bit different. So this method, it only lasted for around 3 days. But the trick about this method is, basically, there was about 2 or 3 people who knew the method, but it was widespread. People be getting UUC'd constantly. So basically what would happen is they would send you a trade, and if you accepted or declined it, then you would lose your items that were in the trade. So yeah, obviously this is a very terrible thing because a lot of people are getting scammed from it, and I don't know how much value got scammed. I'm gonna assume a few million value, which is a lot of money worth of items. And yeah, that is a pretty big deal. So then again, this method did come back in other dates. It came back, I'm pretty sure I heard a lot of rumors about it coming back around June 2020, but I don't know for sure if it's actually true. And I also did hear that the method came back, and I'm pretty sure it came back in November or December, or it came back late 2020, early 2021. And the thing about this method is, it would only work if you accepted the trade or if they accepted the trade. It would only work with certain items, and the item would be known as glitched or UUC. It was mainly known as glitched, but basically it was pretty interesting, and this method, pretty interestingly, it lasted around, I'm pretty sure it lasted 3 or 4 months. Think about that for 1 second. Roblox let a very lethal scamming method, they left it out in the wild and they let it happen for 2 to 3 months, or 3 to 4 months. That is horrible. So apparently last night, so if you guys knew, last night Roblox was down. I was not on at the time, but it was a bit glitchy when I was on before it happened. But so Roblox last night was pretty laggy as of right now, or as of last night, which is August 29th was last night. So yeah, last night was pretty interesting. So basically, I'll tell you exactly what I was doing. So exactly what happened is, I was playing Roblox, and so I decided to get on Discord to see what was going on. I was on my iPad at the time, or on my phone, and I wasn't even home. But so what I did is I got on Discord, and I was checking my DMs, or I didn't have any DMs yet, but I looked in Rollymon's, the Rollymon's Discord server, and I realized that there was a ton of talk going around about UUC, and I was kind of confused. So I was asking around, everyone was just making jokes about it, and I have to admit, I did make a few jokes about it. There was this fake UUC list of a bunch of people that did it, but they didn't actually do it. It was just like a joke. And I have to admit, I added a lot of names to that, and I did add myself as a joke, and I added a lot of famous people just to troll around, you know. But yeah, so I was asking around, and I did find out that it was actually real. So last night, I'd say around, I think 5 million value, as far as I know, as far as I was awake. So till I think around 12. So around 12, or around I'd say in the span of 5 hours, from 7 to 12 in my time, around 5 million value was UUC'd. That includes, I'm pretty sure, a Black Valk. I don't know for sure. I think it was a pastel rainbow shaggy. I'm pretty sure a Valk, a CF. I think maybe even a red domino crown. But a lot of stuff was UUC'd last night. Around 3 to 5 million value. And that much value being compromised from different people, not even the same person. The Black Belt was from one person, but the rest of the items were from different people. Oh yeah, also a Dominus Praefectus was. I know that for a fact. Because I saw someone's chart and I saw them crying about it in Rollimons. So yeah, so last night was very, very interesting. A ton of people did end up getting UUC'd. Not obviously not interesting in a good way, but a ton of people ended up getting UUC'd. So I'll talk about now about how I think this method came around, or how it came back. So this method actually was gone for a pretty good amount of time. It was patched around April 2021, and it was good for a solid 5 months. It was gone, which was very good. It was gone. I think everyone was thinking, oh, they must have finally patched this method, finally fixed the method. No, you guys were not, I mean, not really wrong, but so let's just get to the reason why I think it happened, and most people. So last night, as you know, Roblox was extremely laggy and extremely slow. I don't know for sure if the website was. I'm pretty sure it was. I did hear about that. The website was trash last night, but I was not on my computer, so I could not tell. But yeah, I noticed games are pretty slow. But so I'm gonna guess that the main reason this method came back is probably because the site was broken. So you guys obviously know the Roblox site breaks a ton because their servers are literally potatoes. And yeah, it's pretty cringe at this point how bad Roblox's servers are. But let's not get into that too much. So yeah, the UUC method is back, and it's honestly really depressing that it came back. I don't know for sure if it actually still is around as of right now. I'm just gonna assume it is. I don't know exactly for sure, but I may do an announcement when I know for sure it's patched. I haven't heard as many people be talking about it today. I heard a lot of people talking about it last night. It was everywhere, and people were spamming fake UUC list, and so was I, because it was just a joke. But when you think about it, it's actually pretty serious that millions of value have been getting comped. So yeah, this is a pretty big deal, and Roblox, like at this point, Roblox really needs to fix their servers, because when you think about it, all these server breakings and a freaking UUC method coming back when Roblox is literally on the stock market. Let me remind you, Roblox is on the stock market. Like, I don't think it's making the investors too happy that one of the most profitable things on the site is broken. Yeah, also buying items was broken. I did hear about that. That there was UUC with buying items. That was actually a method that was around about 2 months ago. But yeah, I'm not really going to get into that too much because it's not UUC with trading. And of course, I'm a trading channel, you guys know. But I plan to make some more commentary videos as well for you guys, like this one. And just some more news videos possibly. I swear to God, I'm not quitting trading, guys. I know I did quit on my main account, but I am going to come back to trading on my alt soon. I am just busy working on a game with one of my friends. So yeah, so I guess that's all for today, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, join my Discord, all that epic stuff, and peace.